Freaking time. I always come up with a face like that. Okay. Hello. I'm here. How's everybody doing? Happy, what is this, Thursday? Is today Thursday? I don't even know what the day of the week is anymore. I'm so lost. Yeah, it's Thursday. Hope everybody's been good this week. If you're on my side of the world in Muppet Land, it's actually not been 6 million degrees out, so that's nice. In absence of me not streaming for the last month, Yonga Station has followed me the last couple of days ago, so thank you, Yonga Station, for following. And welcome to the show. You know, I never even thought of, like, what am I gonna say? You know, I become the new hit sensation for V Shoujo. It's like, what's gonna be the thing that I say? welcome to the show, welcome to the circus. Can't say welcome to the Muppet Show because I'm technically not hired by Jim Henson, which is a shame because I'm pretty sure I would be so good in the the Muppets. Better yet, they'll put my ass on Sesame Street. Hey, this is the disgruntled old man who's even more grouchier than Oscar. Everybody will love him. He's the greatest Muppet of all time. The greatest. My model is making some new, unusual angles today. Is it because I'm not directly in sight of the camera? Is that what's going on here? So, for context, I have the webcam camera thing on top of the monitor, and it points down at me. So, I have to look up at the camera so I can, actually be staring at the camera. Because, right now, I'm looking right at you, right? I have to, turn my head up and look at you to do that. Otherwise, if I'm, shrimping, as the saying goes, I look down here and all over the place. Twitch now just decided to tell me, welcome to the chat room. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. Maybe somebody's actually here besides myself. Who knows? Or maybe just the Twitch chat broke again, because it's been happening a lot. Yesterday, I think it was, I got disconnected out of somebody's chat 5 times. It wasn't banned or kicked or anything. It just kept on, going into the I can't connect loop, and then comes right back in. So, oh yeah, you're connected. You're good. Just JK. You're in. So who knows? So, if you've been catching up with Twitter, that miserable, rotten place, I can't get Sonic Adventure 2 working. For whatever reason, the PC Steam version of Sonic Adventure 2 just refuses to work. And I don't have the means to record a GameCube or find the necessary materials to get the GameCube game working on other means. So until I can get that shit figured out, we're not going to be playing Sonic Adventure 2. I know it's unfortunate. I was kind of excited to want to play it after watching a couple of other people getting their heads mixed into it and everything. I was like, yeah, I want to do that again. That'd be fun. It's not working. So, alas, I'll have to find some other grand plan of things to do. Gotta come over and you'll set up SA2 for me. I mean, yeah, come on over. I'll give you a ticket to Muppet Land and bring chorus, and we can have a good old time. Welcome, Jetstorm. By the way, welcome. So, today we're going back to our guerrilla roots. I thought about it at first. I was like, what if I just say I'm going to stream poppin' music and just do that instead? Because I'm honestly kind of curious to see how badly my computer would go apeshit trying to run freaking poppin' music, OBS, and Twitch, and VTube Studio all at the same time. I may have to just be surrender VTube Studio and just leave me as a PNG on the opposing side over there or something. Or, if I were good at being a streamer, I could do something like this. If I have a screenshot handy of the actual game, I wonder. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, actually, because I'm still on vacation, surprisingly. So it's I can actually do things and not be dead all the time. And I haven't had a headache besides today all week, which is amazing, by the way. It's kind of just giving me the idea that maybe I just have so many headaches because work is fucking awful and it's blowing my brains out every other day. But yet at the same time, it's just but I'm not doing any physical work, so it's hard for me to just say no, work is terrible and I hate everything. But it's I'm just doing mental work. No more physical labor. Today is stiff shoulder day. I'm sorry to hear that. Sounds like you need to get yourself one of those massage thingies. Or a chair or something. There was, my chair is like a massaging chair, but I don't use it much anymore because it's very loud. Do I really not have a single screenshot of in-game? Here we go. Jeez. Alright, so Poppin' Music looks like this, right? And so you got a character on this side, on the right side and the left side. So what would be the greatest idea would just to stick my dumbass model on that side of the screen and have, you know, everything else run as normal, but then my stupid mug just covers whatever character that I'm using. In this case, it'd be covering Mimi, who is drawing some pretty risky artwork for Niami here. But I'll have to test with that. The only problem is the Konami servers are dead from like 3 to 6 my time, which I guess isn't a terrible thing because I would have streamed at 6 anyway. But then who would want to listen to the button ASMR? Which is what I joked about the other day because I tested Discord streaming with Poppin' Music, and there's no way for me to mute the mic while I'm playing at all, because it's a full screen game, and any of the hotkeys that I try to use for Discord don't work if Discord is not into focus. So it's just like, well, you're gonna have to listen to my button mashing ASMR, and it didn't seem like they were complaining too much about it. There was only like 2 people in the call at the time, and I couldn't hear anything that they were saying though. That's the only bad thing. But I suppose if I'm playing music anyway, I don't think it really matters. But something to think about, I guess. I just speaking of Poppin' Music, I just unlocked I say unlock, but you know, I actually had to buy it. They recently released a DLC for Poppin' that has all of the freaking bootleg Power Rangers for Poppin' Music 14 added to the game. And it's like 14 Sentai Rangers, and they all have like this giant afro robot, and it's like called the Fever Robo, and it's the most goofiest thing ever. The songs are all really hard though, and that kind of sucks. It's like it's a 43 on the medium difficulty, which is what I normally try to do, is medium difficulty, so it's like way out of my league, which sucks. I'm not good enough. I have not gotten good, as the saying goes. The other song is like the sappy ending theme, and that one's not bad. You have one Poppin' Music game, you think, for the Dreamcast. Yeah, so there's up to 4 for the Dreamcast. I think it's 4 or 5, because there was like a stint where they had both Dreamcast and PlayStation 1. Then PlayStation 1 just took over and had up to 6. And then 7 was first on the PS2. And then that went for 7 mixes. So Poppin' 14 is the latest. You got the first one for Dreamcast. The first one. You know which one I like for the old games? Poppin' 3. Poppin' 3 for Dreamcast and PS1 have a song that I parodied a lot. It's like totally not anything that you would imagine in Poppin' Music. Poppin' Music controller, but you have a keyboard and a mouse. You can technically play with a keyboard. You can also technically play it with a controller. I played DualShock for a long time before I actually got a controller for the PlayStation 2, so it's not completely out of the picture for you, though the old games are really strict about having no speed mods, so good luck trying to read like the slow ass songs. Might look and see if the Dreamcast keyboard works for it sometime. Oh yeah, you know what? Maybe not. I wonder. I can't imagine how goofy it would be trying to use a Dreamcast controller for it, but I'm sure Mr. Driller does. Well, if Mr. Driller does it, then I'm sure Poppin will too. Assuming that they, programmed it. I don't know. Something you would have to experiment with, I suppose. But, you got a lot other bigger fish to fry in some sort of case. Every time I started streaming now, I've noticed that Twitch always says I'm in unstable. And it's like, I can't even not be unstable. I didn't take my drugs today. I'm as stable as they get. So what are we doing today? Let's get back to Earth. What are we doing today? We are going to be playing 2 games today. We're going to be playing the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past randomizer, my beloved, my crossword puzzle for today. And then after I discovered that Sonic Adventure 2 wasn't working, I started fumbling around with Shiren the Wanderer, which, if you're not part of the retro VTuber community that I kind of lurk in, about everyone and their mother has been playing Shiren the Wanderer. like literally every single we know, yeah, it's everywhere. Dot played it. Dot Level, Voxandra's playing it. Zoiteki's playing it. Digital Basic is playing it. Gomi Preconi played it. Cherry Scampers played it. I think the only VTuber of the retro community that I usually lurk and watch who hasn't played it is G-Pool, who I'm sure at some point they're going to succumb to the Shiren bug and then play it as well. Because it took me how long for me to actually get my hands on the damn game and start playing it, and I'm not super good at it because I played it twice, and the first time I wandered I exploded to a landmine. No joke, a fucking landmine exploded my ass and I had 1 HP. Also, hi Ghosty, how are you? Welcome. You're just in time. We're in the middle of looking at this purple square chat that says chat on it. Do you like this new backdrop thingy I made? Not to toot my own horn, but I kind of put this together the other day in very, very short amount of time. Only thing that I kind of need to figure out how to do, there's 2 things that I want to learn how to do, actually. 3 things I want to learn how to do. 1, I need to figure out how to get the chat to just persist in this mode only, but not in any other mode. Because you see how I have the big ass void and the one message that shows up? It looks like Super Mario Brothers 2. Yes, Super Mario Brothers 2 and the Mario RPG level up screen were definitely the inspiration points for this backdrop. And if you've never seen the Super Mario RPG level up screen, you really need to see it. It's so freaking good. It's such a good screen. So much so that I've also... Am I going to be able to find it in 2 seconds flat? No, I'm not. I parodied it for the Sox cast for their Game of the Year last year. It's around here somewhere. I'm not going to look for it. But know that it's there, and it was the Game of the Year album. Maybe it was in Sketch. I said I'm not going to look for it, but what does he do? He looks for it. Don't worry, Chad. I'll find it. I'll find it real fast. There you go. I found it. I love this image so much. It's so good. It's just so goofy, and John looks like he's a villain, and Rhett is just completely in La La Land, or Astra I should say, not Rhett, because it's not Rhett. Poor Rhett's the only person who never gets their own identification. They're always just Astra and whatever. Anyway, I use this backdrop a lot, this idea a lot, the curtains and everything like that. Why is my phone freaking out? So I've been on vacation, right? And one of the people that I work with for work, like the money managing and billing person calls me. It's just like, hey, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah, I'm on vacation. What do you need? And he was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry, I forgot. And it's just like, bruh, I told you through email twice that I'm not going to be here this week, and yet you still forgot. Sad. They're struggling. They're struggling real bad, unfortunately. They basically made it so that there's 27 stores in our district now, and there's only 3 of these money billing specialist people for the district. So it's like each one of them has 9, and that's just insane to me that they have such a thin slice of like help for something as important as money managing, because you know money's important and stores are bleeding it out crazily. And you know, if I weren't like so hell-bent on not becoming one of those things, they probably would have had me do it, which is kind of scary to think, because I have like the least amount of experience in this billing market, so to speak. But yet they're like, oh, he knows what he's doing, so we'll just get him to do it and everything else like that. It's like, no, I don't think I will. Thank you. I don't think I want to have to deal with having 9 up to 27 different stores problems and not being able to figure out any of them and stuff like that. It's like, no, I don't need all that headache. I have enough headache dealing with my own store. Excuse me. But, you know, at the same time, I also make like $30 an hour, so who knows? Who knows what kind of nonsense will come to my way in the future. But in the meantime, it's not going to be that. It will, however, be me playing The Legend of Zelda, the randomizer. That's a bird. Let me get this thing started. See, I was smart today. I already got the damn emulator already started, and I got the tracker already on. So all I gotta do is to say, play game, and we can get started. How about that? You can see my mouse in the picture. Alright. So, audio check. Audio check looks like I'm in the green, and my voice is also in the higher green, so I think we're good. So let's get started. As you may or may not know, the Legend of Zelda randomizer takes all of the items in the game and scrambles them all over the map. And your job, you hear game, you hear puppet. We are in good shape. We're gonna name ourselves Ghosty. Just cuz. Just cuz. Congratulations, Ghosty. If this seed is terrible, it's gonna be all your fault. But if it's good, you're going to be legendary. But all the items are randomized. Your job is to finish the game as fast as you can while trying to get all the items to be canon. Now, it's randomized, but at the same time, the game will not force you to do things that you cannot do. Ghosty is Reimu now, yes. I'm always a Reimu. Here, hold this. So, like, it won't suggest you to go to places in the dark if you don't have a light source. Or it won't let you try to go to, like, the swamp if you can't swim and crap like that. So it's smart enough to do that. One day you'll finish the core sprites. If you do, I will absolutely use the core sprites. That would be amazing. But then at the same time, you're also doing the Super Mario World core sprites, which will also be an excitingly amazing thing to see. I got money. You're making the chorus games first. Yes, please make the chorus games first. This is going to be one kind of a seed, if I haven't even gotten an item yet. In, like, the first 3 dungeon checks. So lately, I've been doing the randomizer like 1 or 2 seeds a day because I've been getting into it again, and I had my first sub way lower than 2 hours run the other day. It was kind of crazy how fast it was finished. It's like 140. I'm like, how the fuck did I get a 140? But then every other seed I had so far has been like 2 hours and 15 minutes. I was like, yep, we're back to normal. Bombs. Why is the chat not visible? Hold on. Oops. I think you have what you want for the enemies now. Bosses and area cutscenes are done. Bearing improvements. Wow, you're getting there. You're almost done. That means I might actually have to finish the cover at one of these points. We got another heart piece. I might as well grab it. Still would like an item, and I still would like to have some bombs. Well, half magic is good. I went the entire run yesterday without half magic. You already sent something. I still need to send you to complete high-res low. Yes, that's what you need to do. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, I sent the artwork, but I never got the title. So we can use your handwriting title as opposed to like my nonsensical handwriting. You know, I wonder if that Discord link still works. It's probably older than dirt by now. So, you know what? We're gonna gamble. A lot of times I come in here, buy bombs. You can also pull the pieces together if I need to as well. Oh, okay. So you pretty much got it all set. You just gotta get it done. There you go, bombs. And a bottle. Is the tracker keeping track? Yeah, it is. Tracker, no tracking. And a mirror already? Wow. This is a complete 180 of the seed I had yesterday. Except for, you know, not having a weapon. So we'll see how long it takes for me to get a weapon. If I actually had, you know, a use for my points, I'd be like, yeah, let's make a poll. How long is it going to take for Sierra to get an actual freaking weapon for this game? Cash. You haven't even thought on the game page or anything like an extra for a manual. Well, you know, get the game done first before you get all that extra stuff done. There's still plenty of time to do all that, you know, marketing nonsense for later. Alright. I finally got properly scammed by that guy. Lately, every time I go up to him, I trade 100 rupees, I get 100 rupees. Look at there, you got art finish as well. Yep. The moon... This freaking village is so gosh darn set up. Oh my god, the mirror, the moon pearl. I can do both of these checks, so I got the bottle. Give me a sword. That's not a sword. Still looking for a weapon. Ten arrows. Alright, let's see what's in the library and what's in the racing game. Alright, library is useless, as it always is. Reading is for chumps. And the racing game is a hook shot, so we're going to do the racing game. not usual that I have to do in a racing game. I like how I'm so much shorter compared to this dude. And this dude. Why am I like so short? The shortest little girl ever. We take those. It's not much for killing things, but it's gonna be very useful for traveling. I can't actually go that way yet, so we're just gonna back out and go south, I suppose. Yeah, let's just go south. Let's see what the bonus is for killing a stunned enemy. Arts. Going to Ghosty's house. Yup. Ow. Ghosty's got a pretty swell house. 3 pots and a bed. Ah, I messed it up. So, now that I have the hookshot, I can do a cheesy glitch. Like this. Probably good coffee too, that's true. A weapon please, that's more money. Alright, let's actually take a look for a second. What do we got here? 3 crystals. 3 crystals is it? They're all blue crystals. Alright. 500 rupees for your sword. Don't say that. Don't you dare say that. I can do this check still. I mean, the hookshot basically kills those damn worms in 1 hit. As opposed to having to, like, you know, bomb surf. Damn it. Maybe I'll get a weapon here. Even a hammer will do. That's money. Another heart. Oh boy. There's my bombs back. You literally have 3 jars of coffee beans? Well, then it's perfect! And the 3 jars was like 3 heart pieces. I'll take these, thank you. So in the early game, for whatever reason, crabs do like so much damage. They're like the most dangerous enemy in this entire area. I think it's 1 if I have the blue armor. Which is probably hard to tell because the only thing that's changed is my hair is now black. I have now black hair Reimu. Okay, guess I'll take that secret passage into the Hyrule Castle next. So, the key difference between me and a lot of the other people who play this randomizer is they know how to travel in the dark. With the hookshot and the gloves, you can go into Death Mountain already. However, the game is not going to say that you can do that because you need a light source to be able to see in the dark. So it's like, if you know how to traverse in the dark, you can do it, but you're breaking logic. God, this fucking... Alright, whatever. Guess I'll... You don't need a mallet? No, if you need a... You need the power glove to lift the rock to get into the cave. Then you need the hook shot to get over the gap in the fence. Now to get to the other side of Death Mountain, to like the top, then yeah, you would need a mallet to get across. Or you would just go the original way. Misery Mire Greenhouse. It's her, Raymond. Yes, she's back. Once again. Alright, we're looking for an actual weapon. That's a book. And a mushroom. She's back again, and about time too. Is she the first member of the DK crew? Bonks. Books are weapons too. No! I'm not gonna ruin the book by bonking it with somebody. I don't want to go into Toho Kong 64. I don't want to go into the dungeon knowing that I can't see and I can't actually beat the dungeon, so I'm gonna wait. I can turn in the mushroom first, at least. Also, I've only got one bomb left. I need to go get more. Have that. If this doesn't work out, then I will take a peek the desert side. Or, you know, I can just get the Zora slippers. That opens up another check over this way. May as well take a look. Actually, it's opened a lot of checks. I can't go that way. Let's just undo that. Undo that play. We'll do something else instead. Sanctuary. Hello. Teleport. Did you know you can use this mirror to get out of the dungeon? Because this is considered Hyrule Castle dungeon still. I love these stupid little quirks that this game does like that. I've also recently watched a video about the, how they put it, the ghost of the Misery Mire, which is just like a programming bug, but it's really cool. If you use certain projectiles in areas in the Misery Mire swamp, it causes an enemy to just randomly die. That's not something I can hold on to. So I should probably try to save my money, so we're gonna go through here. Because there will always be 4 bombs in this little house. And more magic from me. So for the cost of 1 bomb, I got 4. 8 even. And 5 more arrows too. So we're gonna go to the desert. That's what the plan's going to be. Desert's the plan. We're gonna go, we're gonna read our book, we're gonna get smart. I'm gonna run into a bush because I don't know how to walk. You know what? I never did. I never turned on the timer. You know, the speedrunner timer because I'm so speedrunning this. Oh, I thought the rock would have hit him. Man, I love the freaking hook shot. It's so much fun just like stunning and killing everything that I can with a hook shot. You can just outright destroy buzzards with a hook shot. Later buzzard. Can I hook onto these? I cannot hook onto cactus. Ow! You cannot hook onto cactuses. That's illegal. It's an illegal action. So this was mentioned to me before. I'm going to mention it to you now. This guy's wearing a cowboy hat. It's an old man with a cowboy hat. Not his ears. But they get hooked onto you. They sure can. And they hurt. Even with armor, I got 1 damage. Cowboy man, my beloved. Alright. We're also gonna find my favorite enemy ever. The Geldman. Wait, can I actually kill things with the hook shot here? Like, can I kill those little worm dudes with the hook shot? I can't kill him, I know that. Okay, so that's 1 item. That means the key's in here. Hold this. Alright, moment of truth. Can the hook shot kill these guys? That's not a hook shot. Yes, they can. Alright. So this is the big key. I also want to take a look at the ledge too after I'm done poking around in here. Okay, so that means the boss is holding the last item, and I can't get in there yet because I don't have a fire away. No fire. Right? Yeah, I got no fire. But the fire source is right here, so it's okay. Where does this warp take me? I may as well do these searches while I'm thinking about it. Where am I? No, it's not a good warp. You know, if I had access to the Dark World, I can do the swamp now. No, I can't. I don't have a weapon. Never mind. I'm an idiot. It'd be pretty funny though. 4 hearts, no weapon. Alright, what do we got up here? Okay, ledge is worthless. Let's go find an old man and bully him. Let's get stuck on the wall. Good. Let's continue to get stuck on the wall. I'm having a good time getting stuck on walls today. Alright, old man. What do you got for me? Wake up. $50. Okay. I wonder if it is going to be a $500 sword. That would really suck, but I can see that happening more and more now. Unfortunately, the version of the randomizer that I play does not tell you what you're gonna get scammed with. The only version that I've seen do that is the mix Super Metroid and Link randomizer. It'll tell you what you're spending your money on, so that you can decide if you want it or not, which is super handy. Maybe there's like 300 rupees in here. There's lamp. You know what? Let's just go to the Death Mountain. Let's just do that instead. Right? I also still have that. No, let's go to Death Mountain. Let's do that first. I can basically do almost everything in the Death Mountain, except, you know, beat the dungeon. Come on, old man. Let's go. So, truth be told, I'm a bit nervous about how Shiren the Wanderer is going to go. Because it's like, I have no experience whatsoever, like, properly playing it. I just walked in, got obliterated, and then stopped. So it's like, you know, when am I going to be able to figure out the mechanics that will make it, you know, not impossible to not win or whatever. Alright. So, you need the hook shot to cross this bridge. And then you can use the hook shot to go back the other way if you have to, which I probably might have to do. But I do want to check the other side as well. Alright, we got a boomerang. That's a start. Sticks. Bomb. Come on. You can't be serious. Okay. I got 3 bottles, but nothing to use any of it for. But look at how masterfully he can blow himself up. What's up here? Bombos is up there. Interesting. I wonder if I'm gonna need that later. Alright, so now we'll have to use the hook shot to go across the bridge again. This way. So we can go the other way. I have successfully avoided every single cabbage. That should be props. Props to me. $50 billion, please. Okay, well there's my fire source. And bombs. So that means I can finish the desert. I can start this dungeon, I guess. Oh wait, I had the lamp the entire time. I could have stood it. Whatever. Let's give me a fire rod. And we can look and see what we need, what we can get from here. This will give you 10 shots with your bow, so this was a pointless one. Get out of the friggin'... I kinda wanna see the key here. That's Quake, not a key. Okay, fuck. Can I even kill anything on this next floor? I can bait him, I guess. I'm very desperately looking for a weapon. This is getting silly now. Because I don't think I can hit these guys with fire. I cannot. So I already got one weapon. One item. There's one more. It's either this. Okay. We got our weapon. We are good to go. I don't have to check any other check because big key is either a map. The big key chest is either a map or a key. And then or the compass. Yeah, I never even got the compass yet. Though this is going to be a really annoying fight because the mallet has a really small range, but very powerful hits. No, no. And every time you get hit, you get sent... Oh, okay. Going back 2 floors this time. But we will persevere. Or something. Or me to get knocked off. Whatever. Whatever comes first. I have to get literally inside of its freaking hitbox to hit it. It's silly. Fuck, man. And just to add salt into my wound, it keeps knocking me back 2 floors. I can't even get up 1 floor afterward. Yes, I got mold-ormed. This is the 2nd time I got mold-ormed. I fucking hate getting mold-ormed. It's the worst. It's the worst. Welcome, Polly. Oh my god. I'm gonna try it one more time. If I can't get it this time, I'm just gonna leave and come back later. I got everything out of the dungeon at the very least. Yeah, we're leaving. I don't feel like mashing my brain against this all fucking day. It really sucks that it gets his health back. It's literally the worst! If he didn't get his health back, it wouldn't be anywhere near as bad. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll do the desert, I guess. Moldorm will, the sandworms are not anywhere near as bad as this guy. Still gonna be a pain in the neck trying to hit it with a freaking hammer, but you know, I have a better chance of doing that than the other method. Wait, I have the hammer. I can just do Dark World. Fuck the desert. We're going to the Dark World. The only streams that you've seen this week are people playing SNES launch games. SimCity, Zelda, and Pilot Wings. Who was playing Pilot Wings? Because I was watching Junkyard Dave play SimCity. Oh, let's get this. It sure was. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we know that Misery Mire was a pendant. Swamp is a pendant. That sucks. No, I don't have it yet. Skullwoods is a pendant. Turtle Rock is a red crystal. Pod is a red crystal. Let's get hyped, Cave. Get hyped. Alright, everyone, get hyped. Get your hype chains rolling, hype trains, all that good stuff. Are you ready? Are you ready? Holy shit, he's got a fucking flute. What? And, oh my god. And the golden clothes? This is literally the best fucking hype cave I've ever had, chat. Like, I've basically unlocked everything. I can play everywhere now. Are you serious? Cabra, welcome. The tracker doesn't realize I've unlocked everything, and it unlocked everything on my map. Say hello to my little monkey friend. He likes to take my money. I don't want this guy to hit me. Because if you ever get hit and you have the little monkey friend, he runs away. So you gotta pay him another 10 rupees every time he runs away from you. And I'm not exactly the most rich person right now. Can I? Yeah, I can use bow and arrows against Hemslamar. Gotta pay the monkey toll. That bastard monkey. Costs too much. I'm gonna open this way first this time. Because the key's right here. That's not a key. Why does the game always just love to like lie to me? Say, yeah, you're gonna get a key right here, and then not actually get the key. Key's right here now. Whatever, I'll take the orb and go to the south way. Did I turn on hints? Some cash requires the hammer. I love those enemies so much. Alright, we're looking for the big key. That's a cape. So that means, you know that button sound. I messed it up. You have my gamepad. Whoa! I went flying. I have, what is this thing? This is the Bitendo 8-bit Pro 2. If that's what you have, then yes, I'm using your gamepad. I borrowed it. I'll give it back to you when I'm done tonight, okay? I want that key up there. We all have the same. Oh my goodness, you too? It's a good gamepad, you know, for what it's worth. I've heard some people complain about it, but like I've never had any issues with it. Maybe because their controllers are just a bit older. The only thing that I gotta be careful about is sounds like they just say suck. Oof, maybe. The only thing that I gotta be careful about with the controller, if I forget to unplug it, my computer doesn't go to sleep. It like doesn't know how to be alive at the same time as the game controller. These fucking Mario Brothers ass enemies. That's a map. There's 2 chests down here. Your B button keeps getting stuck lately. Well, that ain't good. Alright, there's another key. I need to have at least... Okay, there's another key. So... I have all the keys. Everything else is going to be dungeon items or treasures. Like Ether, that's a good one. It's very difficult for me to remember the key number for this dungeon and the treasures. The treasures. There's 2 chests here. One of them's got to be the big key, and there it was. Oh. So that means this next one's either going to be the compass or it's going to be the last item. Okay. No, wait, there's still the boss. So that means the boss and this one's going to be an item. Ice rod. Okay, so Turtle Rock is almost ready. Can you imagine doing Turtle Rock without a sword? The B is always the first to go. Yeah, the B is a very useful button. B and A are my usual ones. Though I say it at the same time, my shoulder pads are also getting kind of messed up too now. You know, I don't think I've ever fought this boss without a freaking sword before. This will be an interesting fight, to say at the very least. I think I say this every stream, but I love those stupid little mole guys who are like the hammer pegs. They make such funny faces before they get pegged. Or hammered. Oh no, can I do the more powerful hammer accuracy without a sword? Surely I can, right? Because I have the charge animation. Sorta. No, not really. Oh well, here we go. Ow. Ow. Alright, now I gotta use this. No, no! It's okay, I got a fairy. This is a planned death, you see. It was planned. I knew this was going to happen. All these other hits, though, were not planned. Hit the damn guy already. that death is RNG manipulation for something you'll do in 45 minutes from now. You know it. Polly, that's why they pay you the big bucks. You know all the speedrunning tricks. That feels so weird not being able to do an animation after that. Alright. So, since I got the bow and arrow, I can actually do this dungeon now. We're gonna get 2 dungeons at one time. So it's most definitely good that it did not bother coming here earlier. I would have missed out on the 20 bucks, you know, it's very important. So the plan's going to be, once I'm done this, I'll go back into the Dark Worlds, make my way up to the fish. Hopefully by then I'll have 500 bucks so I can go teleport to Zora and go from there. Because I still need 100 bucks. And unfortunately, my stun prize is a heart, not money, so I can't cheese it by doing that. Excuse me. Ramu's gonna crash the Hyrule economy, finally. Oh shit, I got 2 of them. Calm S. So that means big chest. There's still 2 items left. That's a very important hint. Very important. Once I know if I'm in go mode, I don't have to worry about doing any kind of dungeon checking for a bow. Oh, I gotta get some arrows. Now I'm looking at it. I have, like, none. Hello, goodbye. Can I kill these things with, like, Quake? Did they die to Quake? I can't use Quake because I don't have a sword. Right. Do you... I fucked that up. Come on, wake up. Alright, let's go. So that means, yep, map was on the backside. I've saved successfully about a minute. And I almost have enough money to get Zora. It's a win-win situation. God damn it. We may as well take a look at the pyramid ledge real quick. Maybe we'll have a sword there. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, that's probably the one thing that I need to be in a go mode situation. I suppose it depends on what I need for Turtle Rock. Oh wait, I need the red stick. That's right, red cane. Red cane and, you know, 3 swords. A shirt is good too. I am now Purple Reimu. I think somebody told me that the 3 different Reimu color armors are her 3 different versions of like the era of games. Or something like that. I don't quite remember. Oh, I never got money. Fuck. I went all this way, I didn't get a single buck. That's fucked up. This guy's gonna give me 50 bucks. $5, $50, you know, it's similar. I guess I can farm money in here. He says that he gets nothing but bombs from Zora's. Seriously? 3 in a row? 50 bucks? That's close. More bombs. You're serious right now. Zora's, please. Why do you only have bombs? Why do you only have bombs? Okay, this is ridiculous. Can you believe that every single Zora that I murdered today only dropped bombs, and I'm 11 rupees short from getting what I need from here? Meaning I'm gonna have to leave and come back a second time. Because you bozos have no money on you whatsoever. This is some bullshit. Total bullshit. They have freed themselves from capitalism. Well, get unfreed from capitalism. Give me money! What the f- Not this time, Bomb. I see you. This is amazing. I can't believe I'm sitting here scrounging for money because these stupid enemies won't give me 9 rupees. Well, we're not on world records pace anymore, that's for certain. But that's okay, I never expected to be anyway. Hold this. Finally! Now watch. It's gonna be a scam. I'm gonna be so mad. I went through all this trouble just to be scammed by Zora. A while back, I got gifted a sub to Smite, I think they were, and they have an emote that's just the Zora head that just says scam. It's the greatest emote. Alright, chat. Is the $500 sword? I wasted all that time for fucking 20 rupees. You know what I never did? I never went to Hyrule Castle. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't do Hyrule Castle front. Go see if you're still here, you're fired. Your seed sucks. What's this? What? I can get both things, both ways, without the mirror too, so that's nice. Did I get the map already? No, I don't even have the map yet. Bye. I'm gonna also need to scrounge up $130 again, because I need it for the other side of the Dark Worlds. I can't believe this is gonna be the most poor I've ever been doing a seed, because I always have like all of the $300 rupee prizes show up first thing. So it's like I'm just completely covered in money with like nothing otherwise going for me. Map is here. Can I just incinerate this guy? Yeah. So fucked up, just burned him to bits. Piece of shit game! I do know for a fact there's an item down here, because I got everything else. I almost have enough money to do the checks. I did that backwards, but I still got prized. That's great. Alright, get your lighters ready. We're about to play the serenade to open the duck portal. Redeemed hydrate. I can do that. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get like a hundo in here or something. The one time, the literal one time that I could have used a $100 rupee prize, the booby prize, I didn't get it. This game's rude as hell. Because I'm 100% certain you need 80 rupees to do the digging game. I'm delaying the inevitable if you're curious. I don't want to go fight blind with a hammer. So, in the attempts of finding something useful, I'm going to do some other checks first. Get out of the way, you dumb chicken. I'm trying to. They keep getting in the way. I'm not purposefully trying to hurt them. That's... wow. Alright. That'll make blind a bit easier to do, I guess. Fuck it. Already here. Well, come back here. My money problems are solved, I guess. I'm already here, I may as well check this. In the attempts that I ever do get a sword, maybe it'll give me something good if I do this. Alright, so it's 3 bombs. Let's do some miserable mire checks. What do I need for miserable mire? Ether. But it's a pendant, I don't really have to do it. You missed! Oh, don't push that button. So I have a couple of ways that I can kill the worms now. I can, you know, the most traditional way would be to use a sword, right? But I've learned recently that the block hurts them. I have no reason why anybody would have to use a block normally to do this fight, but it was still very funny to me. Gotta go lie down for a bit. Okay, Ghosty. Thanks for coming by. have a good rest. Let's get this blind bullshit over with. Despite me using a Toho character, I'm actually dog shit at avoiding projectiles. I went the wrong way. Wow, this spread sucks. Everything is in the back. You having a hookshot makes this area so much easier. Until these stupid enemies get stuck in the statues, I can't use the hookshot to get across them. I suppose the worst thing that this seed could do to me in here would be to make it so that the blind drops a key, meaning I'd have to double dip this dungeon. Doing this dungeon once is annoying enough as it is, so I'm hoping that it won't be the case. Still though, where the hell could like literally any of the swords be? I've never had it this long where I had no swords spawn at all. So blind has the key, so I will have to backtrack, which is really shitty. Because he is an item. Ganon's Tower with 3 swords. Don't you dare. We already got the bow in Ganon's Tower. That's already been confirmed to us. I can't search the web. Too many links. Oh my god. I hate flying without a weapon. What? I'm sorry? So the key chest is in the big chest. Okay. That works for me. Works for me indeed. I'm already up this way. I may as well go do Skullwoods. Or check for the 2 items in Skullwoods anyway. So this dungeon has 2 items in it. Assuming that none of the items are on the boss itself. There's one. So I have 1 item left. And the other day I did a seed and miscounted that there are 2 items in this dungeon, not just 1. So I was just like looking everywhere for flippers, because that was the item that was missing to beat the game. Not realizing that I forgot to pick that up. Now you can beat Aghanim. Yes! Alright. There's no more reason for me to be here. Take me away. Why is there a bee in there? Leave me be! Alright, guess I'll check Graveyard Ledge and Hookshot Cave. Okay, that's a pointless endeavor. Maybe Graveyard Ledge will have something good, like a sword. That is pretty much the only thing I'm missing now is a sword. I got the red cane. The other very important item that I need to beat this game. Dude, what the fuck is this game doing to me? Oh my goodness. I can do the 3 checks here, I guess. Super Bunny Cave, the Hookshot Cave, and Spike Cave. always mess that up. I should have just used a mirror in the first place. So, fun glitch. Mirror can erase blocks, but only in the randomizer version. Only in the first rendition of this game. I've got no idea why that's the case, but that's what happens when I use a mirror on a block. Now, of course, it doesn't work when you're in a dungeon, because the dungeon just resets you out. But it's still funny nonetheless. Yeah, the game knows I'm gonna need them, because I'm gonna have to do every fight without a sword. I'm just thinking about trying to do try an X with just without a hammer, with just a hammer. Wow. Okay, game. Keep your damn swords. I don't need them. Except that I do, because I can't even open Turtle Rock without it. You know, I can't even get in here because you need a sword to activate Ether. Trinex probably does have a sword. I mean, I'm running out of places to go. Leave me alone, dudes. Leave me alone, dudes. I just want to cross the river here. Well, what is my thing? I already got 4 crystals. I didn't realize I had that many crystals already. There's a sword in here, though. I guarantee you there's a sword in here. Sword! Magic dust. Am I going to, like, Swamp Palace and Ice Palace without a weapon still? Is that what's going to have to happen now? I still fucked it up. It's for all the health you lost. This is ridiculous. You know, some shoes would be nice too, if I'm being for real here. This is gonna prove to be like the 4-hour Zelda stream. I'm gonna be like so freaking done at it that I'm not gonna want to play Shiren. Sword, please. I'm free! Jesus Christ! I'm going to do the unthinkable and try to fight this boss with the hammer. No, I'll use fire, because I can use fire on him, that's right. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Brother, you don't even know the half of it. You know, I know what's happening here. Everything that I need is in Swamp Palace. I just don't want to go into Swamp Palace because I don't have a reason to go into it. What do you mean I didn't hit? Ah! God damn it. Having a hookshot at least makes this much easier to traverse through. At the very least. Damn it. Big key? I like how I just call it every single time I do that. It's like the game knows. How the fuck do I fuck it up twice? I suck. That's very frustrating. I just reminded myself of the joke somebody said one time in that room. I'm pretty thirsty. I sure hope I have some iced tea. The joke is that that room is called the iced tea room because it looks like a tea. Well, there's the compass. What am I still missing? I haven't gotten a map yet. I'm missing a key or two. Okay, well there's the key. So that's one, and then there. I think I got everything from here already. I think. Burn that key there. This is a key. Okay, no, it's $20. So that means the boss is a key. Yeah, the boss is a key, so I'm done. I'm done here. I don't want bombos! I just realized Bombos is on the frickin' floating island. Fuck. I mean, I don't need it, technically. Wait, am I at 6? I'm at 5. What am I missing otherwise? Ice. Tower of Hera. That's right. I totally forgot that I didn't do the Tower of Hera. But first I'm going to dip into the swamp. Before I do that though, I'm gonna check how many chests are actually in Swamp Palace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Remember that, chat. 6 is the magic number. Because I'm worried about the prospect that I'm gonna have to do hammer Trinex. I really don't feel like doing that if I can help it. So at least like a blue sword would be better than nothing. Oh yeah, that was one. I need to actually count this crap, because one chest so far. Okay. That works. Considering that this is the shoes! I got my Nikes finally. What the fuck? What have I done? I did it backwards. I can't believe my dinky ass sword is not long enough to reach the switch. Some bullshit. Also, fuck you, game. The 1 rupee prize for real? This isn't Misery Mire. I got so lost, I haven't even found the Misery Mire yet, okay? If you must know. Welcome, Nina. Hope you are well. You're just in time for one of the worst seeds I've had in a very long time. It's not 35C for once, so you're happy. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Just to give you an idea of the kind of seed that I'm having right now, okay? I'm Fighter Sword 1. I just got that not 10 minutes ago. I've done 5 dungeons without a sword. And I just got shoes because I went into a pendant dungeon in the attempts of finding another sword. Because I only have Turtle Rock and Hera left. Neither of them are really fun to do with a sword. At all. This has never happened before. This is ridiculous. I'm literally sitting here counting chests to make sure that if I get my 6...
Okay!
Oh, hello. Melty Kit, welcome! Thanks for following. In the hopes that I find another sword, so I don't have to do freaking Turtle Trinax. But something tells me I'm gonna have to do Turtle Trinax. That's treasure number 4, so that means, yeah, I'm gonna have to fight this boss. in my desperate attempts of doing this. 5. Oh well, whatever. This boss isn't the worst, having to switch between the two, I guess. Because you can't fight him with the puny sword. You actually have to have a master sword to actually do damage to this boss. Welcome, welcome, Melty, welcome. You're just in time for a wonderful seed. This seed is the most fun I've had in such a long time. Hoping the game gives you a better stick soon. Yeah! That's literally the only roadblock I have now is a stick. Just something. Anything is better than the freaking fighter stick. I gotta do crap like this. One of the other oddities that I've had today is in Thieves Town, the big key, the big chest, was holding the small key to get into the big chest. I've never seen it happen before. What do you mean I didn't hit? Be a sword. Give me a break. That's not a sword. Okay, it's fine though. I have other checks that I can do. You think you've had that as well? The big chest had the small key. I needed to access the big... Yeah, it's like, how does that happen? Get out of the way! What am I doing? Just go to the light worlds. Just go to the light worlds. I forgot to do the shovel check anyway. Wait, no, I don't need to do that. I wouldn't be too surprised if this takes a 3-hour seed at the rate I'm going. So, in the same week that I had the greatest seed of all time, it took 1 hour and 40 minutes the other night, I'm gonna have the worst seed ever, which is probably going to be like a 3-hour seed, because I have a bad feeling that I'm not going to get another sword, and I'm gonna have to fight Trinex with a rock. And then probably have to spin dash Ganon to kill him. The only thing that I do know is that silver arrows are in his tower. Because I read a hint towel that said that. Yep. Yup. Alright. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's get this over with. Back to the top of the mountain. I lied. We're gonna go get potions first. Everyone loves Hammer Mordrome. No. Hammer Mordrome is pain and suffering. Honestly, I'd rather have just a spin dash than to do Hammer Mordrome. And to make matters worse, I already got the 2 items in the dungeon. So there is nothing left for me to get from Moldorm. It's just a matter of killing him. And it makes it that much worse. Get out of the way! There's Bombos I was looking for earlier. Luckily, I do not need Bombos to open this dungeon. Could you piss off? Like, for real? I hate these dead rocks, man. They're literally the worst enemy in the game. Also, I'm so glad you don't need a Master Sword to activate medallions in this version. Because imagine having to search everywhere for a freaking Master Sword now. Because I can't activate medallions. I'd be so soft locked. I'd be so angry. You gotta save yourself. Sword upgrade's gotta be in the pyramid. Oh no. Big bomb. Dig Dogger hates certain kinds of sound. Okay. Look, I just want more than the Fighter Sword, okay? Beggars can't be choosers. I'll even do Master Sword Ganon if I can get to Silver Arrows at least. I did not say spacebar, but okay. Not spacebar, select. Okay, blue stick and a key. I will say, I'm glad I got half magic when I did. Gonna be using a whole lot of magic for this damn fight. Jesus Christ, those chain chomps do so much damage. It's ridiculous how much damage they do. It's gonna be okay. This sword's gonna be right here. It's not a sword. It's not a sword, Dad. Who is it? Like 18 other people go live on Twitch? Is that what's happening here? I actually went and finally got rid of some of the followed people that I had on Twitch. A lot of folks that I don't watch at all, and others who quit, or, you know, evolved, I suppose, for lack of a better word. I wish they made it easier to do that. Like, you know, give me a proper follow list and not just have to right-click every single person that I'm watching on Twitch at one point to load them all. Alright, there's a sword here. Sword's gonna be in here. Come on. What is this game doing to me, man? Who did I insult today? I didn't do anything wrong. Okay. There we go. I was close. There was a sword. It was just one more step down. Finally. I got the laser bridge key. That's big. Except I'm still going to search for the 4 pieces because I want 2 of them. What a stroke of fortune that is. There's a dog yipping out there. I can hear him. That's a terrible noise, I'm sorry. Alright, so Tryon X is holding on the last item. Alright, I got plenty of soup. This will be a fun fight, to say at the very least. I always start with the blue head because I don't feel like dealing with ice. I cannot hit this guy to save my life. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Like, for real. Alright. That was not too terrible. Here comes sword number 2. Are you ready? Red sword right here. Not quite a red sword, but it'll do. It'll do, I guess. Alright. Now that that's done, let's actually fight the real final boss. Honestly, I may just search the damn dungeon for freaking silvers. If I'm not gonna get another sword, I may as well have an easier time fighting him. Wow. This seed has made me toxic. I'm just destroyed. I'm like completely like brain dead. I'm ruined. I'm a ruined streamer. Head ass, dead ass. Long time no see, Moldworm. Did you miss me? Piece of shit. Map and the compass, that's right. Alright, so time for the fun part. There are 22 or 21 different treasures in this dungeon. One of them has the big key. Your job is to figure out which treasure is going to be the one that's going to have the big key. Hopefully it'll be nice and it'll be 1 or something. Actually, no, I don't want it to be 1 because I want to find the damn silver arrows. Maybe it'll be like 21. Maybe it'll do me that rotten. Like everything else so far. Okay, that was an easy find. Good. There is a god, somehow. And there's sword number 3. That would have been number 3, so... Here's number 4. My first shield. Number 5. So close, but yet so far. Could you... Come to me, mice. Come to me, mice. Lost space and the Price is Right rules. Oh wait, I forgot already I got silver arrows. I'm shooting 2 arrows for no reason. One of the streamers that I watch, whenever he does the big key guessing game, if you don't get it right, you lose your soul. So, consider that a fair warning to you, Jetstorm. You may have lost your soul tonight. It would have been consumed by the Muppet. My big gaping mouth going, nah! Your soul is already consumed when you made Chorus 1. Well, I'm taking that soul from Chorus 1. How about that? I hate skeletons! Oh, I'm getting a fire rod out. It's time for my favorite room in the entire dungeon. Ever since I've watched Dot do this, it's become my favorite room in the entire dungeon. Because you think it's incredibly intimidating, it's not. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. I fucked it up. They love casting spells. You just put wizard robes in the chorus game? Hell yeah. Alright, time to dance. Beat. Get out of here. Justice is served. You know, I was 2 heart pieces away from having a full health bar. Seriously? Ay. Burger time. Fine, you want me to use a bug net? I'll use a bug net. Bug net burger. Oh, I can't read. That's my bad. I can't read. I couldn't catch the bat with my bug catching net. I want my money back. Alright, let's put this seed to rest, finally. But first, I'm gonna replenish my health. Because there is a little fairy here. Bug does not equal bat though. You need a bat net for that. No, you see, it's the same size. Have you seen the size of the bugs in this damn world? Of course the bug net would catch a bat. I get it. Oh, hello, Dot. Welcome. You're just in time for the end of this pretty wonderful seed. I'll be more eager about encouraging thinking outside the box when there's evidence of any thinking inside it. It's immune. I should not walk into Ganon. That's a good idea. This has been one heck of a seed, Dot. You would probably have a good time with it. Or maybe you would hate it as much as I've hated it. The only thing that was good going for it, I found silvers in the second chest. Otherwise, this whole thing has been a sham. A what? I hit him? But it didn't freeze him. Get out of here, Ganon. You actually got a silverless hit there. It happens sometimes. Wow. I tried doing silverless last night, but it was too difficult. It was only 2 pots. Because I didn't have half magic either. Alright. What does it say on the thing? 215. 215, huh? I'm not sure I believe that time. Because that felt like it took forever to go through this damn game. Oh my god. Winner is me. Alright. So, when we get to the important stats dot, I want you to take a look at some of the times for some of these items. Oops, I actually gotta hit the screen. Oh, I can't speed it up. I gotta actually do it this way. That's right. Speed. Like, it was a struggle. I went to dungeons that I didn't need to go to just to see if I can find items. And I had to fight so many bosses in weird and unusual ways, and I struggled on Moldorm because I needed a weapon to fight Moldorm and I only had a hammer. So it was just like, good luck trying to hit this guy. I failed like 7 times and I got pissed off and left. I spent 500 rupees to get 20, yes. I spent 100 rupees to get 5, I think. Oh, was it 10 sticks? So it's one of those things. So I got double scammed. At least I didn't go for the couch cash. And I only had to do 1 of the pendant dungeons. Zora's always scammed. No, that's not true. I got... What did I get from Zora yesterday? I got a sword from Zora yesterday. No. I got a hammer from Zora. That's what I got. I got the hammer. So, you know, I actually needed that. So, he was my way into the Dark Worlds. What sucked more about it is I didn't even have 500 rupees this time. So I had to sit there and farm money just to be scammed. That's the worst part of it. I got scammed after busting my ass trying to make money. I had to do a job, man. I had to do work. Dark World Zora locked. That feels terrible. It stunk. It was stinky. Alright. Let me get the speed back to normal. Alright. It took an hour and a half to find the first sword. And then an hour and 40 to find the Pegasus boots. That's how it is on this bitch of a Hyrule mood. How much magic? 3,000 magic! Jesus Christ! I did so much magic! Ay, ay, ay. But yet, 215. I had 215 yesterday. I had 215 the first night I did a rando. I think 215 is just like my new favorite number. It's what it feels like. Alright. I'm gonna get up and walk for a sec. Why don't you guys get up and stretch as well? Get yourself another drink, because we're not done yet. When I come back, we're going to be playing Shiren the Wanderer, which should be entertaining, because I know very little about Shiren the Wanderer. I leave the wine for a moment and you beat it. Yeah, you know, once I got red sword and silver arrows, it was nothing. It's a cakewalk to fight Ganon, was those things. This is just trying to get to the damn things. It took forever. I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. Watch as my model breaks for weird reasons. So, I checked my phone and I reminded myself of the amazing discovery, not really discovery, but something that I've discovered about my names. So, Sayara, the name, is Arabic for the word car. And the only reason why I can say this is because there's a song by a famous musician, Feiruz, who sings a song that's called Hassiyara, and it's basically the car is not working, and I really like the song, so I took the name Ciara and made it Sayara, right? So Sayara is also apparently a romanization for Ciara as well. So it's like, okay, so my name is Car. I am Car. So I went Sayara T to parody Konami's Bamani's music group thing where they have the Bamani sound team or whatever. But instead of just being like, you know, Sayara team, it's Sayara T. So turns out Sayara T, or Sayarat, is the Arabic translation of multiple cars. So I'm still a fucking car. Even if I add the letter T to my name, I am still a car. I cannot escape these car allegations. It's ridiculous. Alright. So anyway, we're gonna play. So all this time I've been haunted by a car demon. Damn. Yeah, but you know, at the very least, where are all my SNES games? They're right here. Here we go. I'll turn off the Lua. I don't need that anymore. A car is kind of a puppet, but you put your whole body inside it, to be honest. Yeah, it's true. Very true. Alright. Let me actually tweet this. I'm sure other people would be interested to watch me struggle with the Shiren. Because I had mentioned it earlier, like, literally everybody who's in the group of VTubers that I follow all have played Shiren the Wanderer. All but one, I think. Which is still very funny to me that it took me this long to get to it myself. However, I am now Shiren the Wanderer. Let me load the right thing. Okay, let's do it. It did not save from cross borders. That's fine. So we're gonna start absolutely fresh because I'm using a different emulator. Say get the mouse off the screen, streamer. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! What are you doing? What are you doing to me, game? What is it doing? You like these games, but you're terrible at them. That'll probably stop after the cutscene. The cutscene is in high res mode. We good? Okay. I can make my window size back to 3. Okay. Whew. That was scary. I was like, oh god, the game broke. I didn't test it on this emulator. I didn't have that happen on the other emulator. I mean, my legitimate Super whatever. We've passed these allegations. I am a filthy hacker. Let me get used to these controls again. Is that a ferret in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see us? That is a ferret in my pocket. Also, can I before I start playing, can I just brag about how much I love the Shiren art I did to myself today, or the other day? Go away, you stickers. Go away. Go, go, go. Look at that. Look at this the magistry of this guy. This fucking guy right here. It's probably my favorite of the CRs I've drawn in a while. It's pretty good. Also true about roguelikes. Yeah, big mood. I showed this to Zelos and John, and they were like, "Yep, that sums it up real good right there." All right, enough diddle daddling. That's pretty uncommon too. I did not realize that he can talk. This is where I start if I die, right? I don't remember if there's anything that I do here, or is it just walk right into the forest and have a go at it? I also know that you hold A... what? I know that you hold A to get in front of a person. Yeah, this guy will tell me how to do swap places. But remind me. Put your right hand on the B button and hold it. And with your left hand, press the control pad in the direction the person you're talking to. There you go. Alright. Let's go. My little friend ran away already. So the last time that I wandered, I blew up after like a couple of floors. So that's the kind of experience I'm gonna have today. Who are you? Fun, she says. I just started. I got nothing to lose. Blind me. Yeah. How long do I stay blinded? Like forever? I defeated someone. I'm just out here killing people in the darkness. You're not equipping with any arrows. I'll take the money. Oh no. I don't remember how to do the healing thing. It's what, B? B to stand still or something? Yeah, I got whooped. 522 points. It's gonna be one of those kind of days. No, B is not to stand still. I don't remember what it was. There was a way that you can just stand still to heal. Pardon me. I punched a Tengu in the face. I'm sorry, Tengu, if you're out there. You stepped on a weird switch and a huge boulder fell from above. It's gonna be like that, is it? I cannot hit this guy. Like, for real? Yeah, we don't need to see that again. We don't need to see it again. I got even worse of a score. Wait, why do I have suddenly another notification? Oh, because I did have a notification. I don't think I want to go in. I need to beat the allegation that I can't get past the first screen. Because I've gotten past the first screen before. I got to the first village when I first played this. I've gotten that far. I got a fang staff. Oh. Where it... Okay, so B is to move fast. Shut up, I know. B is to go fast. That's my items. Okay, this must be the stand still and heal button. Because I'm holding Y and now I'm not moving anywhere. Even if you take a dirt nap. Oh no, this is the I got whooped paper. I don't need to see that. Pardon me. I come in here and there's already 3 dudes ready to kill me. What have I done to deserve this? No, that's still not giving me any kind of like heal. Or do I gotta hold another button too? No. Did I... For real now. For real now. Getting whooped by the frickin' Goomba? I need to figure out how to heal. I'm not carrying anything. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna grab that image. And keep it nice and warm. Right next to me. Alright. I feel a little bit better now. Pardon me, sir. Now what on earth is going on up there? Alright, that's better. I will equip the shields, and I will equip this. I just murdered a dude in one hit now. Weapon OP. I don't trust this one lone rock that's right there. I don't trust it. I'm gonna hit that, I'm gonna like blow up or something. I'm on to your games. I got money. What's this? A blank scroll. And that's just... okay, it loops. Alright. I got all of my health back. That's nice. And we passed the first screen. Hi. Don't be right in my face when I load up the map, okay? Vision mode. Well, that'd be nice. What's this? Pine staff. Hello. Hello. Alright, so I was wrong. These rocks are not actually like things that I can step on. I thought they were like traps. They are not. That's a dead end. Okay, so I guess I am going down. Hello. I missed! I really hope Tengu's not here to see me beating up all of his children. All of their children. And a single arrow. Oh, 18 arrows. Holy shit. Did you? Thank you. Okay. So Y is to turn myself. Okay. This is a complete dead end. No, wait, this is the way, isn't it? Alright. I missed. I stepped on a spring and I got teleported all the way back to the beginning of the floor. I found the exit at least. Oh, the exit's right there. I don't like this guy. He just went flying. Where did he go? Where? Money. Could you stop? Thank you. No? I made it to the first checkpoint. Woo! Oh, these guys had the same problem that I did. Hello, Daisy Luna 2. What shops have fees? All shops have fees. Come on, Nina. Have you never been to a shop before? 200 gold for that? You just followed on Twitter. Do follow you back. We will see. What is this? Otogiri So. What is an Otogiri So? This will heal HP a lot. I'll take that. Mamu meats. Identify scroll. There you go. 100 gold for some healing. I think that's pretty fair. Oh, this is a blacksmith. 1,000? I don't got that kind of money. Let's hear it. I will be troubled by flames and explosions. You ever get a sense of deja vu? Like, I'm gonna explode or something? Don't play pranks on the townspeople. I would never. I would never do such heinous things. Looks like it's just like a town bar thing. They come back as ghosts. I guess that next pass is where I'm headed to. Alright. We're off the Tenma Pass. This is now uncharted territory. I guess, because it's all randomly generated anyway. That must be the enemy that they're talking about. I guess you mean the shop fee as the actual sale price for the stuff you pick up. Yeah, I think it might just be a translation thing. You heard the click of a switch, but wooden stat shield 3 cannot rust. I stepped on a switch that flooded me with water? Okay. I don't like this dude. I'm gonna leave you alone. Alright, no. Okay, this is a regular enemy. We got 7 damage. Hello? Man, why you gotta be right there? I don't want to deal with you. If that's the enemy that they're talking about, who turn into ghost and turn into another enemy. I got a vision herb. No! You stepped on a weird switch and a huge boulder fell from above. What the fuck? Are you a friend? Pardon me? No, he's an enemy. Is that a pot? Slanted pot 5. I remember they said that the number on the pot is how many items I can hold. You're starting to get hungry. Well, I have just the thing for that. I got a big rice ball. So rice balls do not heal you immediately, but instead just give you your stamina back. I see. It has hunger as well. This is brutal. Yeah, so this is what they call a rogue, like, you probably know what those are, but this is one of the first ones that I've ever seen. Say no to pot, Shiren. Oh, that's the exit. Okay, I finally found the exit. That map kind of sucks. It's so narrow. What's this? Identify scroll. We have not escaped the narrow allegations. What? Dude. Get out of here. Nope, 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 nope. We're leaving. That's the dude I'm trying to avoid. I'm leaving. See you. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm just gonna heal. It's fine. God damn it. There's a ghost that they were talking about. Oh, he went the wrong way. Good. Why? Uh-oh. No! Fuck! Why would there be like 11 of them all on top of each other? Ugh. How much score does that give me, I wonder? 7-6-4-7. Mamoon whooped him good. Well, I didn't explode at least. That's a plus. Yeah, they sure didn't. That's why I didn't want to have to fight them. I was just trying to avoid them. I hold down B and A at the same time and my HP heals faster. Fucking hell, it's B and A. All this time, B and A. Sir, don't start with me. There we go. That's what I needed to know how to do. Get out of here. I imagine that, like, depletes my stamina much faster. But, you know. I need to be able to not be dead. Otagiri So. Oh, is he asleep? Wake up. I'm just bullying all these dudes. Is there anything good down here? The exit is right up there. Oh, I don't have the thing. Also, why is she a red icon? She's not an enemy. Maybe there's a healing herb here. Oh, more arrows. Go away. This happened the last time. There was the same kid said she got blind. I didn't have a healing herb for her. Look up and hit him, dude. Oh, it's a dead end. Where did you come from? Sorry, kid, I can't help you. I don't have a healing herb. There's like 6 exits, it looks like here. Oh, I don't like this guy. Tomato looking motherfucker. Wow, he hurts. I'm gonna die. No, we don't need to know. We don't need to know. I wonder who's keeping track of how many times I've died so far. Was this like 6? The 7th time now? Who are you? Are you? Get out of here. Are you an enemy? Once you quit bracers, their effects last until you take them off. Pardon me? I blinded you. I assume there's no power-up system, and is this you're literally level 1, may God have mercy on your soul. You can drop off items in towns that will be transferred back to you if you perish. But since I never got far enough to do anything with it, I just start off with level 1 each time, yeah. So So like I'll always do level 1, but if I put an item in the storage, I can come back and grab that item again. But you know, if you die, then it's just like, well, you know, GG, you lost that item that you stored anyway. You know. I'm just gonna wait right here and wait for the blind to go away. Fucking hell. That's just kind of like how these kind of games are. It's the whole like subgenre of this type of game where you always start with this like, you know, your level 1 setup every time you perish. Pardon me, sir. I punched a bean guy to death. Murderer. A blank scroll. And iron shields. Pardon me, sir. I just made a complete circle. Where the hell am I going? Look up. Money. No, you again? I still don't have a healing herb. I'm gonna be guilt tripped by this woman every time I come into this area. Jesus. I got another shield. Yes! I can do a thing! I can be a good person and give this little girl a healing herb. Get away from me. I'm trying to be a good person. Now how do I give it to them? Info. This will point out invisible monsters and traps. That's not even a thing that helps you be able to see! Oh no! That's terrible! I thought I got a thing that would help her. Bean Man? Opal Bracer. What's that? This is unidentified, so you don't know what it does. What? You can write a spell on this and create any kind of scroll you like. Oh, it's a blank check. How about that? Okay. I put on the bracers. I don't know what it did. That's a circle. Bean! I think my attack stat went up. Ooh, a weapon. A katana. Nice. Alright. Fang staff. That's the second time I've seen that. What is this? I don't know what it does, of course. Nagamaki. Yeah, here we go. So, I'm gonna give this guy this Nagamaki. So, if I were to perish, that's gonna show up in the item storage. So I blew up again. No, come on. So yeah, where is the warehouse then? Is it here? Yep, there it is. Because I saw that messenger, I was able to give him my weapon. A weapon. So I'm not completely unarmed now. I'll start with weapon. Yep. If only it wasn't the first screen of the game. Oh, I missed. I missed! I got a life herb. I'm starting to realize that this Nagamaki is not very accurate. Okay. Money. Yeah, I got a shield. Let me put that on. Oh, with an iron shield. Alright, so I gotta avoid water traps. Oh, that kind of music always just dies here. You wanted music? Nah, you didn't need music. Get out of here, Bean Man. Money. I'm sorry, where did you come from? What? Okay. Got me an herb. I know Tagiri, so. I found the exit. That happened so fast. I know everything is always randomized, so whatever, you know, whatever thing will happen will just happen. Oh, he dropped the wooden arrow. Oh, he dropped an herb. Medicinal herb. Is that a healing item? Like legit? Well, heal my HP a little. Yeah. Drink it. Drink it. You know, this guy's got a lot of nerve just to, like, use your bow and arrow right in front of my fucking face. Like, for real, though. You stepped on a weird switch. My movement was slowed. No. Where's our... Who's shooting me? Listen here, you little shit. You better knock that off. You stepped on a poison arrow trap. For real? Can I just get to the exit? Please? In one piece? My god. Alright, this is the shop. That's the same. I don't need to go in there. I want to use a storage if I have it. I'm gonna leave you to that, man. Temper my Nagamaki. I got a Nagamaki +1. You respect the commitment. So, this game in particular, because it's one of the earlier types of these games, is relentlessly difficult. But there are apparently easier roguelikes of this sort. My friend played one that's like Pokemon themed. The Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, is essentially this. I think that's how they explained it. Oh, I love it when the exit's right here. Oh, we're just leaving. No, I said we're just leaving. No, not the ghost, man. No, leave me alone! Oh my god. They just will not let you live, I suppose. How long have I been doing this? It's almost 4 hours. I think I'm done. It's been a long stream. 4 hours still. 6030 is my highest score so far, it seems. Yeah, that's it. How do I make sure I save this? So you're not equipping any arrows. Quit. Please turn off the power, chat. They said it nicely. Please turn off the power. The next time you pick adventure, you can continue where you left off. I see. Alright. We're gonna close that. So, thanks for coming out. This was fun. It was, interesting. I want to see who this person actually is. I have a feeling they're a bot. Yep. Okay. Where are we gonna go? I guess it's going to be the master question. Since Dots was already here, that means she's probably done streaming then. Unless she's Puig and Shooping. Which I suppose is also a possibility these days. Who is online is going to be the good question. Ah, everybody's online. Holy shit, there's 1 billion people online. What is he doing? Link's Awakening. Disaster. More Chubo streaming. Death Must Die. Oh, Poncho's playing Kirby. Okay, we're gonna send you to Poncho Smith. He is a new VTuber actually. They just became a VTuber, and we probably won't be the only of the new VTubers of our community. But they're a good fellow. They're very intelligent when it comes to their music and video games. They're a hell of a lot better of a gamer than I am. So if you like my, attendance, you'll probably have a good time with him too. Though he is intended for a mature audience, so do keep that in mind. If you can't handle a potty mouth, you may have to find somebody else to watch. In any case, I hope you all have a good night. Take care. And I'm thinking I might stream tomorrow too. I'm not 100% certain. I might just make it, officially a pop and music stream kind of day. We'll see. When that time comes, though, you will get the notification, and we'll just go from there. In any case, thanks again. Have a good night. Enjoy Kirby's Adventure. It's a good game. I like it a lot. I streamed it once. I liked it. Bye-bye.